A very warm welcome to you, everyone. Thank you for joining us on Politics Tonight. I am Olajumoke Olatunji. Julius Abure-led National Executive Committee of the Labour Party says party not in any coalition talks. Tonight, we shall be focusing on a number of issues. First, on insecurity, as Governor Zulum raises alarm over the regrouping of Boko Haram in Lake Chad, Mandara Hills. And later on the show, we shall be discussing the viability of emerging opposition coalition as the country races towards the next general election. For this, I will be speaking with security consultants and executive director, Patriots for Advancement of Peace and Social Development, Dr. Sani Abdullahi Shinkafi. And also tonight, we shall take a look at President Bola Tinubu's pledge to better the welfare of Nigerian workers. My guest tonight is the chairman, NLC Lagos State Chapter, Femi Sesim. Welcome to the program, everyone, for staying with us. Now, let's begin with some political developments. The Labour Party has set up a disciplinary committee to investigate allegations of anti-party activities against Governor of Abia State, Alex Otti, and some other members for alleged anti-party activities. The five-man committee is headed by the Deputy National Chairman, Aliyu Femi. At the National Executive Council meeting held today at the party's headquarters in Abuja, Chairman of the Labour Party, Julius Abure, also mentioned that the party will not be joining any coalition. Mr. Abure insists anyone calling for a coalition has questionable character.
NEC reviewed the anti-party activities of Dr. Alex Otti, the Abia State Governor, and other erring members, and consequently set up a disciplinary committee in line with the party constitution as follows. 1. Dr. Aliyu Femi, chairman of that disciplinary committee. 2. Alhaji Umar Farouk Ibrahim, secretary of that committee. Barrister Kehinde Edun, member of that committee. Mrs. Dudu Manuga, the national women leader of our party, is a member of that committee. 5. Barrister Kalistos Ihejubwa, member of that committee. The committee is given 2 weeks to submit its reports.
The National Judicial Council has suspended Justice Inyang of the Court of Appeal Uyo Division, Justice Inyang Ekwo of the Federal High Court Abuja, and Justice Aliyu of the Federal High Court Zamfara Division. The suspension was made at the NJC's 108th meeting held on the 29th and 30th April 2025 in Abuja. TVC News On reporter Celestina Iria tells us more.
Justice Jane Inyang was suspended for 1 year without pay for abusing her office by issuing inappropriate ex parte orders for the sale of Udeme Asset Petroleum Station at the interlocutory stage of the case. These acts of judicial misconduct occurred while presiding over a case at the Federal High Court Uyo in 2023 before her elevation. Justice Inyang Ekwo of the Federal High Court was also suspended for 1 year without pay. He held in place on a watch list for 5 years and equally barred from elevation for 5 years. Justice Ekwo was found to have ignored an application to set the proceedings of the court in a case conducted in the absence of the parties. He proceeded to deliver a ruling against the defendants. Also, Justice Aminu Aliyu was suspended for 1 year without pay for judicial misconduct and placed on a watch list for 3 years, as well as barred from promotion for the same period. He was found to have granted an order restraining security agencies from carrying out their statutory duties and disregarded the doctrine of stare decisis, which means to stand by things decided in the adjudication of the case. The NJC also directed the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, to appoint the most senior judicial officer in the State High Court as the acting chief judge in conformity with the law. The council also resolved that Justice Theophilus Nzoku should be issued a query to show cause within 7 days, while disciplinary action should not be taken against him from presenting himself to be sworn in as an acting chief judge of Imo State. Justice V. Okore, the president of the Customary Court of Appeal Imo State, who acted as interim chairman of the Imo State Judicial Service Commission and recommended the appointment of Justice Uzoku, was asked to show cause within 7 days, while disciplinary action should not be taken against him. The council at the meeting finally resolved that henceforth the names of candidates being considered for appointment as judicial officers to superior courts of record will be published for information and comments by the public. The primary objective of this initiative is to solicit comments from the public where there is any objection to integrity, reputation or competence of the candidates by opening the process to public participation and scrutiny. Celestina Iria, TVC News, Abuja.
Let's now go on a short break, and when we return, we'll get straight into our first conversation.